Alrighty. What'd you think about that, Vanilla Bear?
Fascinated, because the line of work that I do, you know, with the elderly, it's still like the mental health and the breakdown of the brain, and trying to understand that as well, because like it's still childlike behaviour, and it's all different diseases are still connected to dementia.
Yeah, you know, and that's something that I noticed is like getting old is like the reverse process of growing up, as you know. Yeah. And the older we get, the more like infant-like, you know, we become. I noticed that, you know, when I visited my grandmother one time, you know, it was really weird. You know, we had talked about this before with the spiritual stuff.
You know, it is still like heart-wrenching, you know, to see them. You know, because I've been at my place for over nearly 2.5 years, and within the 2.5 years, you can see the decline. I'm still trying to get my head around it now. You know, has
it happened to like somebody that you were really close to, that you had developed a relationship with?
Attached to quite a few. You shouldn't have your favourites, because you know it's not professional.
Right. But you can't help it. I mean, come on, man. You know, it's like I had the same thing when I was working with kids, you know, with adolescents, you know, and it would like I'd find out a year later that one of them had died or overdosed or some shit, you know, and it was just like, golly, man, that was so sad.
Yeah, so I worked with, through the year, I worked with young adults with severe autism. Even that, it's still physically and mentally draining, because they're still like children, even though they're like between 18 and 24. Yeah. They've still got the brain capacity of an 18-month-old.
And they're so they're strong and I mean, you know, so you know, do you like have to like wear any kind of special protection or anything?
One of them, we had to wear a swimming cap and a hat, and your hair had to be hidden because he was a hair puller. And one night he did get one of the men, you know, in the film Titanic, you heard the ship creak. It sounded like that pulling his hair. That knocked me sick.
Was that the noise it made?
Yeah. The lad that pulled the lad's hair, it sounded like the creaking of the Titanic, you know, on the film.
Yeah.
It was about to break. That's what it sounded like.
Wow. It's a little alarming.
Yeah. I was lucky I wasn't in the way. Because I'm only 5'3", so, and he's like nearly 6 foot. So he's a big cuddly bear, really.
You're so sweet. You know, Irate Bear is a lucky male.
It's not.
Is he asleep? Is he asleep now?
I think he's on Sinatra's live stream.
Okay. Well, how long have we been streaming? I don't even know how long we've been going. It says an hour here.
I think it's just a little over an hour.
I thought it was longer than that.
Yeah.
Well, I see, and I don't know what I did wrong the first time, you know, because I had Google Hangouts, and we were talking, and the thing went, you know, it went live, but it was not broadcasting anything. And I don't know what I did wrong, because I had done it before. You know, I had done like 4 test runs before, you know, for setting this up. So I have no idea how I screwed it up, man. So maybe we can talk Alex into helping me out on that, because that's just like, I don't know what I did wrong. And you came to my rescue. You're such a doll. You're such a doll. Yeah, we Suzanne and I saw, my wife, we saw a picture, a better picture of you on the internet. Well, you know, it's like when y'all did your anniversary thing, you were sitting like kind of in the corner in the back, you know, and I really couldn't see it, but you're so pretty, you know. Alex and I both, man, we lucked out. We hooked up with some pretty birds, as they say.
That's Cockney. You're like bird.
Yeah, that's what drunken uncle. I picked that word up from him, kinda. Do you ever watch his stuff?
I've only spoken to him as I've been passing, you know,
He's
bears on the
hilarious.
street. But I was trying to explain, but they got the mick out of me. How he speaks, he's like Russell Brand.
Oh yeah.
To me, it's listening to Russell Brand.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, he's even got that that tone, that higher tone of voice.
Yeah, but he had me laughing. It makes me, I'm crying. I'm in hysterics.
Russell Brand is funny. He's a funny guy. His politics are fucked, but those people in Hollywood, they don't live in reality.
He's actually a recovering drug addict.
Yeah, I know.
And he's gone back to college, hasn't he? He's gone back to university I can't remember what he's studying, but he's become a dad as well, so he's...
That'll straighten your ass up there, man.
Yeah, before that I met Bear, I did 4 years at college, so I did 2 years of equine, or in your case, equine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I loved it.
So were you riding horses and stuff?
Yeah, I was. The first year I did a foundation level.
Were you doing like English? Were you doing like English riding with the course and everything?
Yeah, we did the show jumping, dressage.
Right, and the hair, the hat, and and the boots and everything. Yeah, those are nice. That's.
Tell you what is the best saddle, which you probably think I'm a traitor with being American, the Australian stock saddle.
Oh.
It's similar to the Western saddle, but it doesn't have is it the pommel? Yeah,
the little knob on top.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's for the Americans. They wrap their ropes around that when they're wrestling critters.
I do want to ride in the American saddle, the Western saddle.
Yeah. Do they have? Go ahead.
In the Australian stock saddle, it's like sitting on a cushion.
Right.
And it's so comfy. It's actually a lot better for my back than the general purpose saddle and the jumping saddle. The dressage saddle is okay, but sitting with a straight back doesn't really help my back. So it's a bit painful for me.
So the Aussie saddle's got some cushion to it. Because it's like I remember I rode horses like when I was a kid, and those saddles were just they're just leather, hard leather. It was like bouncing up and down on a piece of wood or something.
Yeah.
Like my butt would hurt. Yeah, I didn't know how to ride. I didn't know how to how to do the rhythm or anything. The way how you move and stuff.
Yeah.
I was shitty at it.
Your type of riding's more bouncy than our type of riding.
Right.
Because we call it the sitting trot. Yours is called something else.
Yeah, I'm totally ignorant when it comes to that kind of stuff. My sister, she was into horses. You guys could probably talk all night long.
Yeah. But you're more bouncier in your seat than what we are. We have to be light in the saddle and not bounce on the back as much.
Right. It was like you kind of stand up a little bit, don't you, on the stirrups?
No.
You're not supposed to?
The only time you come out of the saddle, to stand up if you're jumping.
Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense.
Because it's more pressure on the horse because you're more on their forehand than what you are on the quarters. So, the front legs, you're putting more weight on the front than what you're doing to the back legs. So we don't do that as. So
you get opportunities to ride now?
I'm thinking of going back because I did it for quite a while. I broke in horses, which was absolutely fun to do.
Oh wow!
I broke in about 12.
So how did you learn how to do that? That takes some like ability.
Yeah, it's
to do it properly.
Patience as well. I was doing it since I was like 14. And my cousin had horses and was like, oh, I've got a horse for you to ride. I was like, oh God, okay. So it started from there.
That's cool. Do you have any like film of you doing that or anything? That might be something to put up on YouTube.
Yeah, I've got a little clip. It's on my phone. I'll have to upload it. But the one that I'm riding is a coloured cob called Jack, and it was so funny. If he was eating his hay, I'll stand by the door and go, do you want your bum smacked? And he'll turn around, back up to the door, and he'll let you smack his bum. So he was part of the kinky side. He liked the kinky side, bless him. And I took him to a first show. We just lost our like best horse, my mate's horse. Oh, we loved him to bits. And I said, right, let's take him to the show. Let's focus on something, positive. And I didn't really go there to win anything. I just thought, take him out, get him experience of being out of the field, and we'll do in hand. And the first one my first class I went into, I got a third. The second class I went into, I got a second. But you couldn't whip him to get him to trot. You had to literally put your hand out and whack the whip.
Oh.
And because that's how I taught him. I didn't like hitting him with the whip, so I did the whack so he could hear it and he knew he had to trot. And they said on the third class, get him up against the fence and get him to trot. So I was like, right, okay. So got him prepared, got him in a forward walk, so as soon as my arm come out, he knew to trot. And I got him to trot, and it was Billy Big Steps running with him because he went for it. And I'm thinking, right, okay, I've got him to trot. How the hell am I going to slow down? And there's a corner coming up, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm not going to stop him. And I managed to stop him, but he was heavy on my arm, so my arm was killing me, trying to slow him down and everything else. And we got a first, and if you come first and second, you had to go back in, so basically to get champion or reserve champion. So there's me like, oh my God, I've got these rosettes, I've got to go back in again. And we were walking round, and they pulled this little pony in that got champion, and I'm just walking around, just like minding my own business as you do, but making sure I'm not near these other horses, they can get kicked. And they're going, oh, can we have the coloured cob in? And I'm going, where's his bloody coloured cob? Looking round, looking like an idiot, and it's me, and it's got this coloured cob. And as we're turning in, because everyone's shouting, it's you, and I'm like, right, okay, walking in. Me and him looked at each other and we're like, oh no, not trot again. But it was just like amazing. We ended it on a high, even though we lost our best horse. Like,
well, I think that's. I mean, what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna pay for go out on a hack.
Yeah.
And just have a blast. Just go for mad gallop down the bridle paths, I think.
That sounds fun.
It out of all the things that I can do, I can, draw to take my mind off things. But going to the horses, it's like a different bubble.
Yeah, you and my sis would get along excellent. She was so good at doing her thing. And she did some English riding, but she was pretty much just a freestyle, but mostly Western. But that's She tried to do the barrel stuff. You ever seen that?
Yeah, I was about to say I love the barrel racing because they just go hell for leather, don't they?
Yeah, she tried it like twice and fell off. She didn't do it after that, you know. But yeah, that's
it's them turns on a sixpence, and I'm like, look, watching them, and I can actually feel myself feeling sick as I'm watching it on the TV. And I'm like, how can you do that?
I know it looks. I mean, you know, the way they make it look like it's, you know, it's real easy, but you know that it's just like
it's more to do with your seat.
Yeah.
And voice commands as well, because dressage is a bit like that. It's through your seat.
Right.
And if you just happen to lift one bum cheek up, or, you know, while you're sitting, it's like not what you're asking for.
Right.
I love it because I can just switch off.
Would you mind excusing me briefly? I have to hit the lid.
No, it's okay.
Is it? Okay. You're so sweet.
And how's the chat doing? Anyone want to ask any questions? I'm good. In a bit of pain, I got injured at work. Hugging a resident and their shoulder cracked. But I'm having alcohol to get rid of the pain. God, Pikachu, I haven't got 20p. Not for you, because you called me a chav. I do get back pain. Having kids and having loads of horse riding accidents is probably not the best thing.
Ta-da! I'm back.
That was quick.
Well, I told you it was. I was in dire need of visitation there. Man, oh, I feel lighter. My back teeth were floating. Oh. Well, I wish more people had shown up, but you know, it's the stream went great, and I am just I'm at a loss. You know, you're so sweet.
I said to Bear that I've adopted you as my dad.
Hey, feel free. You are my youngin'. You are my youngin'. All right.
Yeah. I like that.
You get whatever you want. All right. So if he gives you any shit, just
I'll just pick his nose again.
Oh, was that you that did that?
Yeah.
Is that how y'all? Is that the hit that met y'all?
No. The first time I met him, I threatened him with a spade and a screwdriver because I didn't know who he was. Because like my mum's always taught me that if a stranger comes up to you, you hit them and you will. So
I hear you.
Yeah. I literally took it. And the front part of his nose, I was lying on the bed with my knees up, so they were bent, but my feet were on the mattress. And he turned the light off and dived on the bed, and his hand hit my middle bits, and my knee went into his mouth. Broke his nose at the front. That was pumping with blood, so.
Damn.
Yeah. What did that get?
You know what that made me think of? There's a video, I think you put it up, of him doing Superman.
Yeah.
With your little boy. That brought back so many memories, man. My dad would do that with me. Oh. And I would be flying like Superman, you know. So that's just so darling to watch. You know,
he was being a light little monster before I videoed that. Oh, he was being a pain in the backside, my youngest. Oh, and then it actually quietened him down after Daddy did the airplay, the Superman with him. But he's got so much energy. I think he's going through a growth spurt because he's eating me from house and home.
Oh, yeah? He probably is then. He looks just like Alex.
Oh, I'll have to DM you, but the baby picture with me is like this bit of me as well.
Yeah. That's probably when he's near you. He probably looks like you. I see people, so I'll do that occasionally. Yeah,
my eldest, he's like 12, and his voice keeps breaking every now and again.
Oh yeah. He's like is he redheaded?
Yeah, he's a proper carrot.
That's right. That's my wife is too. Well, she would tell you that carrots have green tops, because that's what she was taught when she was a little girl. She said it's the roots that are the orange color.
He's actually blonde underneath.
Oh, really?
Blonde, yeah.
Yeah, you've got kind of a little strawberry in your hair, don't you?
That's peroxide in my hair. Yeah, I was actually born with brown hair, and then it went to auburn.
Oh wow!
So auburn hair is
pretty. You know what? Yeah, auburn hair's got that red. When the sun hits it right, it's that red halo. It's nifty.
Yeah, I've got the temper to go with it.
I bet. I can imagine you and Alex throwing down, man. That's like something I would probably run from.
But not actually. To come to think about it, we don't really argue. We have debates.
That's understandable. Yeah, that sounds like me and the missus. We've never even touched each other out of anger. She has hit me on the shoulder a couple of times, but I deserve that. Hey, I can be a proper asshole when it comes to it.
I think we all can be one of them, can't we?
Yeah, I'm notoriously good at it though at times.
Yeah, it's like we're not at each other for arguing. It's more play fighting.
Yeah.
Someone gets hurt. He is funny when he goes off on one. I have to laugh at him.
Yeah.
Because he trips over and it makes it more funny.
Yeah. Do y'all watch Game of Thrones?
Yes, I'm staying up to watch that.
Yeah.
It's on 2:00 here.
Oh, okay. So that's what, in an hour?
An hour and a half. Well, less than an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's just under, yeah. Sweet. I saw an advanced run of it that was released, but it was a dirty copy. It wasn't high def or anything. So
there is one that is going on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Twitter, as Irate Bear.
Yeah.
The fight that's probably going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I send you that. It's a good copy. I was just scrolling through a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So what's the people in the live chat doing? Let's see. Got Opalescence Moonchild, God Pikachu, and Viper Sword. You still there, Viper? I guess she split. Well, you want to wrap it up, doll?
I could wrap it up, then I can try and sort my shoulder out. It's giving me a bit of jig.
Oh. Yeah, it's really weird, man. Mine's popping now. And I'll like pull on it in my chair and it'll go pop right out. Got to sleep on it. Like, how you like do when you rest your arm on the like on the arm, you put your hand on it. I think I'm doing that. I fall asleep in my chair and I think I'm doing that, and, leaning on it. And I think that's what's giving it to me. It hurts. But I'm a big wimp. I'm a big baby.
I just crack and then I end up, I think the muscles just go into spasm.
Well, you need to get your man to give you a proper rub down.
Oh, that's torture. I'd rather be in pain than have torture.
Oh. But it just hurts too much to try to relax it? Or?
Yeah. I think because I've only had 3 hours sleep, I've not had a good night's rest.
God bless you. Get some sleep, sweetie.
Oh, I will. Once I've watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly. See, the Boo-Boo, when she gets home, she'll see, tomorrow we won't do anything because she works 3 days in a row, and then like her first day off, she'll rest and sleep. She'll sleep late, and then she'll get up and she'll rest, and we'll watch stuff on YouTube probably all day long.
Yeah. I was only in last night, so I tend to not have a lot of sleep, so I can get back in my sleep pattern again.
Oh.
But I can sleep. You can put me out on the washing line and I'll be asleep. I'm having a monster.
I was going to say, is that everything okay?
Yeah, I was just opening the box because they normally come in the plastic.
Are you on a laptop?
Yeah.
Okay.
With my earphones in.
I see. Got no reverb or anything like that. Sounds good. It sounds real good.
That made me jump again.
Yeah, I like talking like that. It's that FM radio voice. We're having a good night, y'all. Yeah, baby. My name's Tyrone McJaw, and I want to let y'all know that everything cool. We're gonna have a good fun time tonight. And Twitter. Oh, you tweet shit out. Oh, that is skill.
Yeah, I've done it, and
I've still got a flip phone. I have still got a flip phone, man. This thing is old as hell, but it works. I don't like to be tracked by my government. But then who am I kidding, man?
Do you have one of them disposable phones?
No, it's not disposable. It's on a plan with my wife and everything. It's just I don't know. I just hadn't gotten a smartphone yet. I'm way behind the times here.
Yeah, I've got a smartphone because I have to do loads of little questions to do with my work, like infection control and everything. And I'm doing my health and social care. I'm on the last bit of it now, so I've not got long. And then I finished it. Yay.
Oh, cool.
I was being assessed on Friday and I passed it straight away, so. Sweet.
So where they have you all studying stuff online?
I'm under a college for my health and social care.
Okay.
And I'm doing dementia for my diploma.
That'll help you get a little more moolah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know quite a bit of it now. Cause like my mum used to work in care, so she's like got a level 3.
Right.
So she's basically been my teacher, and I've learned things, on the job. Oh. What else was I gonna say? Everyone at work hates me because they have
really?
To do it.
Yeah, because you're probably setting a high bar.
Yeah.
Well, that's their tough shit.
Yeah, because I was at college. I've already got an MVQ in maths and English, and because they've not got like the low end, like the level 1 for maths and English, which is a key skill.
Right.
They've got to do a maths and English test, so I've got out of it.
Man.
So I'm the jammy one.
Well, hey.
So that's one less thing for me to try and remember.
I mean, it's like, who are you going to apologize for being smart? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I did 4 years. I did equine. I did 2 years of animal care. So I did
Right.
small animals.
Were you thinking about being a vet, going into veterinary?
Yeah and no.
Were you going to just specialize in horses and do it that way? Or?
Well, I wanted to do the science side of it.
Right. Yeah, okay. That would be cool. Yeah.
So learning more. No, because it's all right knowing about yourself, for the anatomy and how you work. I wanted to know how they work.
Right.
So say, like we all know, if you can't put a Jack Russell pregnant with a dog that's massive, because it will just kill the Jack Russell, because it's, nature.
Right.
Even though when I had my dog, he was Jack Russell cross Labrador, and the mother was a Jack Russell. And she had 6 of them, naturally. So that should have killed her.
Man.
So it's like the Scientology of that, and bone structure, and
that's cool.
How their insides work. Did it work different to ours, or was it the same? Because I had to dissect a rat at one point on my course.
Yeah.
At college. Dissected a heart. So what you were saying, about your stent that you've got in.
Yeah.
I had to do not a demonstration. What's it called now? Presentation I had to do on the heart on a horse.
Dude, they're huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which side would be the oxygenated side, and which would be the deoxygenated side, and I had to use my hands to show how it went round.
Yeah.
And then come back again.
And it goes to the lungs, and then boom, it goes back out, and then boom, it's out. Yep. It goes in and out, back. Yep.
And then I dissected a heart as well.
Yeah, with the chambers and the and the valves and stuff.
Yeah, that was quite fascinating to look at, because my friend died of cardiomyopathy, so I could see what they mean by one side being enlarged.
Yes.
So that fascinated me. So I was like, oh, well, it must have been this bit then.
Yeah. It's usually that left ventricle that gets larger. Yeah, I got to go to my doctor and get my yearly echo, where they see what it looks like. That's, it's been doing all right lately.
Good, got to keep.
Yeah, if you listen to it, it goes. I tick like a clock.
Yeah, because it won't be a normal sound with it flexing.
Right, it's that ceramic valve shutting, opening and shutting.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It was like last Christmas. Everybody was like listening to my heart for Christmas. At the Christmas thing, like, oh wow, it sounds like a watch. It's like, yeah, okay.
The thing that fascinates me is the pacemaker.
Yeah.
How it can feel like an extra brain through the heart, and it's all electronic and stuff.
Yeah. See, when I got out of that surgery, my rhythm, I was having a really bad arrhythmia, and there's this thing they do now. Instead of giving you a pacemaker, initially I would have gotten a pacemaker, right?
Yeah.
But the new medicine now is that they've got this little miniature cauterizing thing, and they put it through your leg, and they go inside your heart, and they scar, and it's like the width of a hair, and they scar around it, and they scar the path where the signal, the electrical signal goes that keeps it beating in rhythm, you know.
I think I've seen it on one of the programs. They
call it an ablation.
Yeah.
And you know, he said, you know, you might have some arrhythmia, you know, when you get out of it, but after 2 weeks it should be okay. And it was like 3 and 4 weeks. I could tell my heart was like going, you know, and doing all kinds of crazy shit. And then one day it was just like boom, 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 boom. You know, it's just in regular time, and it hadn't really messed up since then, man. It's weird. It was weird.
Was it like having like palpitations?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it was doing. But it was like the atriums. It was like the top half of it doing it. The bottom half was beaten in, you know, in rhythm, but the top half was the part that was messing up. And when he did that, you know, after he did that, it fixed it. It's pretty nifty.
All that stuff fascinates me. I'm like, yeah.
Me too, yeah.
Because I had to do 4 weeks at the vets, and the amount of operations that I watched, I was like, Jesus. I'm all right for go, but the sound of moving guts about, I was like, oh God. And a dopamine come in because I had a fatty tumour underneath its teeth. So the vet cut like a leaf shape around it and managed to move it, but they had the veins, the small vessels going through it. And as he's cutting away, he nipped one of the vessels. And it's a good job I was stood in line with the dog's bumhole, because I would have been covered.
Oh, wow. Well, see, when they did my open heart surgery, they had to cool me down to, like, I guess it would be like in Celsius, it would be 6 degrees.
Oh, yeah. It's yeah.
Yeah, roughly 6 degrees.
Yeah.
And, you know, so they have to cool you down like that. And do they do that with horses? Make it, you know, might have to make it real cold in there.
No, they do a normal sedation.
Right.
But because horses don't lie down for long.
Right.
They basically, it's time, but they still have to check, you know, the temperature and everything else. I'm trying to think now, because I know with castration they just sedate them, and then it's like a nutcracker that you hold down for 30 seconds and it just drops off.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. What is it? Pigs? Yeah, they put like rubber bands around it.
That sheep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and they just fall off. Yeah.
I think they do with the bulls.
Yeah. That's
so
mean.
You do it with the. You know what? They don't feel it.
Well, yeah. You know, because if you don't do it though, they start acting like, you know, they get all like male and shit, and they'll hurt somebody or something.
Yeah. The best one. I know I don't be saying this, but it was so funny. We had to watch, you know, because I was on animal care. We had to watch this boy get on, you know, the female, and I'm in hysterics because you could see the pig was like struggling to try and get on. And when he finally got on, they had to, you know, get the sperm sample. And I went, "You are really, really shady. You can see he's fat." And he struggled to get on his bitch, and then you go and grab it and didn't even get a proper look. That was it. That was just like, yeah. But I'm really, really bad because I forget to think before I open my mouth, and I've done it while I was pregnant, and I've done it again after I had my son. And they did an autopsy on one of the pigs, and the piglet, but this pig, every time they cut the stomach, it kept inflating again.
Oh.
And there was 2 girls that stood there going, "Oh my God, this is horrible, you shouldn't be doing it." And like, this is animal rights, this is. And I turned around, looked at them and went, "Are you what? Animal rights?" I said, "He's not tortured the bloody pig." I said, "He's doing an autopsy, so how can it be torture?"
Exactly.
And I said, "Have you seen horror films?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I said, "It's just like watching the TV. What are you moaning for?"
Right. Yeah. They weren't very bright, were they?
Oh God, some of them I could have happy slapped.
I hear you. I hear you. We say they're dumber than dirt.
Oh, yeah. I've heard my cousin say that. Oh. But it's just terrible. Right, should we end it?
Yeah, you get 10 minutes till Game of Thrones for you.
It's another hour.
Oh, that's right. Okay. God, I was thinking, oh, man. Anyway. Embarrassed again.
Oh, we can always talk and chat, and I'll cut it off for you.
That's right. I appreciate it. You're so sweet.
All right, and see ya.
All righty, and want to thank you for hosting this thing, and thank everybody that showed up, Alex and Aiden, Paladin, along with the lovely Vanilla Bear. This is IRATE Prostate saying, Daterludes, I'm out.